Hey guys, welcome back to OttoEx. This is a channel here on YouTube where we feature some rare, unusual, wacky, wild, weird, whatever you want to call them, but they're certainly unique vehicles. And what we do here at OttoEx is we bring in these vehicles. Sometimes we buy them, sometimes we just go and review them on video, but we just love to present them here for you to witness, just for the record books. And again, I'm standing in front of another very rare specimen. You're looking at a 1995 Toyota Estima Lucida, also known as the Previa here in North America. This is slightly different than a Previa though. And let's get into why. Well, first of all, this is powered by the Toyota 3CT turbo diesel engine. It's a 2.2 liter engine, pretty economical. This gets, low to mid 20s fuel economy. This is an all-track or four-wheel drive, as they badged them in Japan, model. So it sends power to all four wheels, and as a result, you get great traction, very good handling in snow and adverse conditions, and all that sort of stuff. So let's get into why this one is unique. So this Lucida is the slightly narrower style of the Previa van. Why is it narrower? Because in Japan, if your vehicle was below a certain size, or width in this case, you fell into a lower tax bracket. So taxes, registration on this vehicle were less than the full-size Previa, which was actually a little bit wider than this one. They look very similar. They have very similar bodies. However, the rear and the front ends are different. You'll notice they have a different front end fascia and rear end. Subsequently, a different width on the interior. But they had the same drivetrains as the standard-sized Previa van. So this one we brought in. This was imported from Japan. It was a one-owner rig. Very rare. This vehicle only has, let's take a look at the odometer. Not sure if you guys can see that, but that's 12,600 kilometers original. This is original mileage, and it translates to about 7,600 miles only since 1995. As a result, it's in immaculate condition, barring a few little things here and there, but it's in very much as close to showroom condition as you could find nowadays in a 1995 model vehicle. So let's step in again. I'll walk you through some of the controls. It's pretty basic. So a very nice upright front seating position. Bear in mind, these were mid-engined vans. So this is a mid-engine turbocharged diesel minivan, and it's four-wheel drive. Pretty neat. So basic climate control setup. AC blows nice and cold. This is on an R134A system, so a more modernized Freon. We've got your basic cluster, a little bit better than the North American clusters in Previas. This actually has a tachometer, which we didn't get here for some reason. Take a look at the turn signal stocks and the wipers. They look new. There's no rust anywhere on this van. If you guys don't know us by now, we don't really like to deal with rusty vehicles, projects, or anything like that. Sun visor with the factory plastic cover still on it. Another thing that sometimes you rarely find in Japan when you find low miles. Example, some of the factory plastic still retains. This is just some instructions regarding the full-time four-wheel drive system in this van. Up here is your clock and your dome light. Glove box. Basic AM/FM radio, steering wheel, horn, This is a column shift with your overdrive button here. You can click that on and off. Otherwise, a nice, clean automatic transmission shifts smoothly. At this point, we've probably put 250 miles on the van. It runs flawlessly. It stops on a dime. It delivers nice power to all four wheels. And it's just a real pleasure to drive. The next owner will enjoy this. So you'll notice we have factory floor mats, your parking brake lever. Take a look at these pedals. There is really no wear on them at all. Let's go through and take a look at the other side. This is also finished in a really cool, almost like a cool gray. It has some bronze hue when you catch it in the right light. It's not quite gray, it's not quite silver. It's got a little bluish, bronzish hue to it. It's a very cool paint job. Of course, it's original factory paint. It's sitting on aftermarket alloy wheels. These are very tasteful. I've never quite seen this wheel before, but it's a nice wheel. It's a 14-inch wheel, and we're on Dunlop winter snow tires, which have a whole lot of tread left. These are new tires. Looking in the driver's front side, door card again, just really clean, really clean. That's the one word I would use to describe this van, is clean. Factory Toyota floor mats, factory road flare underneath. No surprises. Front cloth seats present well, no stains, rips, tears of any sort. We've got super clean headliner. This is a 5-seater. It does not come with the third row. So you have your middle row with your little sliding jump seat to gain access to the rear. It's got factory curtains all around, which is a really nice feature, including the front partition curtain, so you can get full privacy across all of your windows. There's a very nice tint on the rear ones. As you can see, it's kind of a mesh vinyl tint. Keeps out the sun and visibility. Rear AC controls as well. This does have rear AC and rear heat. And again, all the original floor mats, front and back. Over here we have an ashtray and a little storage cubby and another storage cubby. This pulls up for more rear access. A lot of storage space in this van. And a super tidy headliner. There's not much to it other than what I've just shown you. A little scuff here in the body molding. It's one of the only imperfections I can find on the van. Your 4-wheel drive badge here. Lucida Estima. Only 7,600 original miles on this van. can see, super smooth. I've got the AC on, it's blowing ice cold. We've got nice power, very smooth power delivery. You can hear a little bit of that turbo spool, which is nice because this is a 2.2 liter turbo diesel. So we'll just take it for a little cruise around the neighborhood, give you guys an idea of what it is all about. The brakes are on the money. Everything is just dialed in. Why wouldn't it be? It's only got 7,600 miles. Some of you may be asking, well, hey, that's really low miles. Why is that? Are those miles real? What, like, has that been maintained? Is it gonna fall apart? Like, did that just sit in some field for like 25 years? And let me answer all those questions. Yes, it has been maintained. This had a brand new 2-year Japanese Shaken, aka the registration in Japan, when we purchased it. So it was on the road. This was a road active, a road legal vehicle throughout all the years of its life. It just didn't get driven a lot. It was most likely senior owned. So they kept up on the maintenance, they kept up on the registration, they took it out to visit their family, maybe run an errand here and there. Let's remember, you know, Japan is not North America. It doesn't have massive sprawling interstates, highways, stroads through towns, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lane roads. It just doesn't exist in Japan. The distances are much smaller, the scale is smaller. So yes, maybe this car was only driven 500 miles a year or 300 miles a year, but that doesn't mean it wasn't driven and just left in a field for dead. This thing was used, and in just the right way. It just pulls up this hill. I don't even have my foot all the way down to the floor. Let's put this on though. It's really cool when you find a vehicle with such low miles. I mean, it's definitely a unicorn, don't get me wrong, but we see a little bit more often of these low mileage vehicles in Japan just because of that road distance driving situation, a little bit of a distance or difference in driving cultures between North America and Japan. But nonetheless, finding one with only 7,600 original miles is still very hard to come by. I mean, in the 6 years we've been doing this at OttoEx, I think we've only had 1 or 2 others. Most of them are government service vehicles like fire trucks. A lot of those have obviously low miles for the reason that they're just in a service vehicle only. But to find a passenger vehicle with sub 20k miles is definitely a little bit more uncommon. So it's always just a nice pleasure, a nice surprise when you find it, and it is the real deal. We were super excited to find this one, and it's gonna make the new owner very happy because it's such a good van. It's finished in a unique cool gray color, and I don't know, there isn't much else to say about it. These Previas have a bit of a cult following because they are known to be very good handling, reliable vehicles. We've had a few in and out of our doors here, and they're brilliant. They really are. so there it is. Test drive of the 95 Previa Lucida. There's no clear coat fading or peeling. Shiny paint all around. This was very obviously a garage kept vehicle, and you can tell that when you look at little things like these moldings. They're still shiny, soft, and supple. They haven't been beaten down in the sun for 27 years. This front piece as well, still shiny. The front end is clean. There's really no rock chips or anything along the bumper or the grille that would indicate usage. A little scuffing here. Otherwise, very, very tidy vehicle. This is a great van, and it's ready for a new home because we now have it for sale here at OttoEx in Portland, Oregon. Check us out at OttoEx, OttoEx, YouTube, Instagram, or just head over to our website, ottoex.com. Give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a message, whatever you prefer. We're here to answer your questions. We're also here to send you more videos through our YouTube, so please subscribe, click the like button, or just ring that bell to get the alerts when we have new videos, new vehicles, and new interesting stories. Thanks for tuning in. As always, guys, I really enjoy making these videos, so please, we'll catch you on the next one.